Hello YouTube. Today we're going to make chicken with leeks, carrots, and mushrooms. We're going to have some corn and some fresh made yeast rolls. I got to work on the chicken later on, but I need to go and get the dough rising. So we'll go ahead and start working on the dough. We're going to make a big batch because I've got family in town this weekend. Or today anyway, not this weekend. So we're going to make a big batch of rolls. We've got a cup of water with a quarter cup of olive oil in it. I've warmed up a little bit. It's up to about 95 degrees. I'm going to pour that in. Put the liquids on the bottom. Or at least I do anyway. I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 2 teaspoons of salt. Put that in. And I'm going to go ahead and get those stirred in before I add the flour.
I messed up.
Can you stand up? I'll let you go ahead and stand up so you can get the... Hurry up. Stand up. Up here.
Huh?
There.
Stand up?
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Stand up just a little bit. Okay, is that better?
It is.
Okay, now over here. Over here.
Oh.
I got it.
I got it.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stir this in so that they're all melted in. We've got 3 cups of flour, of bread flour. It's very important to use bread flour, not all-purpose flour. And we've got 2 teaspoons of yeast. I use the bulk yeast. If you don't have bulk yeast, you can just use 1 pack of yeast. We're going to start kneading this and be back in a few minutes.
Push it?
Yep. Okay, we've let the dough knead for 5 minutes. Then I usually let it rest for 3 or 4 minutes and then knead it for another 3 or 4. Your dough should be nice and elastic. You should be able to do this without it tearing. It should be good, soft. When you touch your finger to it, it should go down and kind of spring back. And that's when you know your dough is ready and it's going to work out good. Just spray a little cooking spray in a bowl. We kneaded it in. And turn there, flip it over. Gonna let this rise in the oven. And I usually make a little homemade proofer. It's an old trick. You put a pot of boiling water in the oven underneath the dough, and it helps to stay warm and moist in there. And we'll be back later when the dough is ready to turn into rolls, or we're getting ready to start cooking, whichever comes first. Okay, the dough rose for an hour, doubled in size. We got it rolled out here on some more bread flour. And the reason really when you use bread flour instead of all-purpose flour is because of the, I thought of it just a second ago. It has the, I'll think of it in a second. I'll just keep doing this. Okay, we're just going to stretch it out and make a little snake and just cut it into about 1-inch pieces. Okay, now the bread flour. Why the bread flour works better is because it has malted barley flour in it, which helps to build the gluten. It's going to give the texture you want in your rolls. If you just use all-purpose flour, it's going to taste like biscuits or something instead of good bread. I do have 2 assistants with me today, or 3 assistants. I have my sister on the camera, and I have my daughter, and I have my nephew. And they're going to be helping today. Here you go. I need you guys to flatten these out, and then I'll show you people how to make the knots we're going to use tonight. guys keep doing them. Once we get them flattened out, we're going to roll them up. Roll them up to a little snake. About so long. Roll it around, put it through, and as you know. And then we'll start lining them up. And once we get this filled, we're going to let them rise like this for about another 45 minutes. And then we will pull them out. We're going to bake them at 400 for about 15 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're ready to start cooking our chicken now. I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables first. I've got the pan hot with about a tablespoon of oil in it. We're going to add our leeks and mushrooms first. It's not going to take real long for it to cook either. Got it on a fairly high heat, about medium high. Okay, we're going to saute about 4 or 5 minutes. The chicken's small enough, it's going to be done. Let's get some color on it. Our vegetables have some good color on it. We're going to pull it off. And that's what it looks like.
This one?
Mm-hmm.